So I recently read The News Where You Are by Catherine O'Flynn. And I've been wanting to read this one for a really long time, partly because I really enjoyed her first novel, What Was Lost, so much. And this one doesn't necessarily have the same kind of simple charm to it that What Was Lost had. But by the end, I wasn't sure I didn't like it just as much. Thematically, it's pretty similar to What Was Lost in the sense that kind of at the middle of it, you've got this sort of mystery around like a death or a disappearance that you're sort of gradually, eventually figure out what happened. But in the meantime, as you're kind of going through that, it's sort of going back and forth in time in like about a 20-year span, and it's very fixated upon sort of the passage of time and the loss that comes with the passage of time. But one of the key differences between this one and What Was Lost is that where What Was Lost is very much about sort of growing up and the kind of disillusionment and loss of childhood innocence. This book is a lot more focused with, kind of the other end of the lifespan, sort of between young adulthood and, old age and death. It's much more concerned with like aging and mortality and the kind of change that comes with, getting much, much older. And, coming to terms with change and with mortality. And you get a very nice range of characters that sort of exhibit a very nice range of attitudes toward that. And I think O'Flynn does a really, really amazing job of exploring kind of the different problems with all these different perspectives. But I think more than anything else, it's a really amazing depiction of how horrifyingly ugly it can be to just sort of not want to let go, to be in denial, um, of mortality and of the effects of aging, and how horrible it can be not to be able to come to terms with them. And, that seems to be one of the interesting takeaways here is that, like, there's no great way to think about this, but, like, anything's better than that. Anything's better than not attempting to come to terms with it at all, being in complete denial. And it was a really, really fascinating book for that reason, and, um, just in general enjoyed it a lot. Highly recommend it.